Hey guys, what is up? If you're new here, welcome. If you're not new here, welcome back. My name is Cash Like Money. And today's video, I was going to do a tattoo vlog because I recently just got 12 tattoos, 12 or 13 tattoos, 12 or 13 tattoos. So I'm going to do a tattoo vlog and kind of like a tattoo tour and kind of give you like the meaning behind each and every single tattoo that I have while playing clips of me getting tattooed in here as well, because I felt like it wasn't enough content just to do the vlog, I guess. So this is the A roll. Don't know what A and B roll is? Look it up. All right, but before we get into that, don't forget to smash that notification bell so you can be a part of the Glam fam. As always, guys, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe so you can be linked in on my newest content. Let's get into the video, shall we? What's up? Today is Friday. April 28th. It's my uncle's birthday today. I'm getting tattooed by Shaq. I'm getting a whole bunch of small ones. So I thought I'd bring you with me for that because it's kind of like an interesting day, I guess. Yeah, so come with me to get tattooed. Bye! Alright, so first let me tell you what tattoos I got. So I got like so many on my face. I got a triangle upside down on my face. I got the Taurus symbol here. You can't see it because I'm wearing makeup. I got 1111 and the infinity symbol, which I'm wearing makeup. You might not be able to see it, but I'll put pictures and clips right here. And on this side, I got a triangle already. It's the black pyramid symbol. And I got the number 17. I got 222 back here. That's new. That's the new one. I got 505 on my wrist. I got the Ankh right here. I got half heaven, half hell here. This one looks bad. He like went way too deep and it's probably gonna have to either be like redone or whatever. I don't know. And then I got divine feminine on my rib here, and I got maiden hell on my foot. And I don't like this one either. If I could show you guys. Nope. That one's messed up too. So all right.
Like damn, she in her mood. 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 She lit, get money too. Like damn, she in her mood. In the mirror, I'm doing my dance. Ain't packing out nobody's pants. He a rapper, but don't got a chance. Sucking my waist, so I'm living my bands. Like a million views in a day. There's so many ways to get paid. I tried dipping, he begged me to stay. Hey, I'm not staying, I just wanna play. In the party, he just wanna run. Big boobs.
Oh, starting over here, I have the black pyramid triangle. If you don't know, I am like obsessed with Chris Brown, and I got it because it was just like a homage to him or whatever, like just my love for him. And it is his brand, Black Pyramid, and people are like, oh, it's a symbol for this, oh, it's a symbol for that. Oh, like it's a symbol for alchemy, for one. Triangles are alchemical symbols, and two, so it's the property of 369 if you don't know what that is. And Nikola Tesla, he was one of the people who, he didn't find that information, but he was the one that was most popular for knowing that information. So if you don't know the power of 369, like everything in the universe is made up of the 369 principle. So if you harness that energy, or anything that you get tattooed on your body, you are harnessing that energy and bringing that power into you, into your body, into your energetic field. So for him to have that symbol and logo and to get it tattooed on his face, he's harnessing that energy. And it's the same thing for me. Like I do everything with intention. I'm not just be like, I got a tattoo because it's my celebrity's favorite. No, like I got it with an intention because of the principle behind the symbol, right? And then also in ancient Kemetic times, which you guys call it Egypt, but in ancient Kemetic times, triangles were very, very symbolic to energy and frequencies that they utilize. That's why the pyramids in Giza are triangle shape. Well, they're really diamond shaped, but from the top they look triangle shaped. But that it's also embodying that same type of energy of, you know, ancient technology, occult knowledge. It's the same thing. So that one, I got the 17. Okay, so 17, a lot of rappers get 17 tattooed on their face, and here's why. 17, 1 plus 7, it's numerology. So 1 plus 7 is 8. 8 is the infinity symbol. Also 8 is the number of abundance. So anytime you get the number 8, 17, 26, or if you're born on the 8, if you're born on the 26, if you're born on the 17th, you're most likely to attract a lot of wealth and a lot of abundance, because those numbers are in numerology the same frequency of money and abundance. And doesn't necessarily have to be material possession, but just abundant in anything. So just material wealth, you know? So I got that one, 17. And then also XXXTentacion, he also had that. That's his birthday. I felt really, really sad when he passed away, and I felt like he was like my spiritual brother or something. So I've always felt deeply connected to him and the things that he has said, and like he taught his fans to study the laws of the universe, and I thought that was so cool. And I felt bad because I like judged him by his appearance when he was alive, and then in his death I got to know him and through his music and his interviews and stuff, and I just felt really bad because he probably would have been someone in my soul tribe. Like we probably had the same frequency and the same mindset, so I felt bad for misjudging him. But
travel around the world, I sit on my balcony and wonder how you feeling. I got a career that takes my time away from women. I cannot convince you that I love you for a living. I be on your line, feelings flowing like a river. You be texting back, you and Kiki on the river. Message say deliver, but I know that y'all don't get it. Why you introduce us if you knew that you was with him? Made me shake his hand when y'all been fucking for a minute. Walk me off the plane because you know that I'm a swimmer. Supposed to be a dog, but you don't put me in a kennel. Girl, put a muzzle on it, all that walking over dinner. I was fucking with you when you had a tiny presidential. You got better when you met me, and that ain't coincidental. Tried to bring the best out you, guess I'm not that influential. Guess I'm not the one that's meant for you. I can hear your tears when they drop over the phone. Get mad at myself cause I can't leave you alone. Gossip and messages, that ain't what we doing. Yeah. Traveling around the world, over the phone, dropping tears. I get more vulnerable. When you drunk, you tell me exactly how you feel. The real one is exactly what it is. Saying cause you know that's what I want to hear.
yes, okay, so I got a triangle upside down on my forehead. Chris Brown has one on the right side, up, going up. So this also has to do with alchemy and the elements. So the triangle facing upward represents the elements fire and air, and the triangle facing down represents earth and water. And I'm an earth sign, and I just resonate more with the element of water, like the flow of water and earth, and I ground myself with earth, and I feel most peaceful when I'm near a body of water. So I got the upside down triangle. Also, the left side is the feminine body, the right side is the masculine body. So I resonate as a divine feminine energy, and that would be the downward facing triangle, the left side of the body, which is the right brain, and the right side of the body is the left brain. But it's really, I don't know, it's like deep and spiritual and stuff like that, but that's why I got that. I got the Taurus symbol here. I'm a Taurus. I love every single Taurus that I've ever met. I like mess with them tough. So I just wanted a face tattoo. I wanted to have Taurus on my face. So, and then I got the 1111 here, which I resonate with being a twin flame. I feel I'm a twin flame. I feel that I have a divine masculine. I feel that I'm a divine feminine. So 1111 is a twin flame number. Not gonna lie, I did see somebody get this, the placement. I've always wanted to get 1111 tattooed, like for a very, very long time. I was gonna get it on my wrist, but I saw somebody else have the placement here, and I was like, I'm getting it there. So I got it there, and then I got the infinity symbol. Again, infinity symbol is 8, and 8 is the number of abundance. So the twin flame relationship also is an eternal relationship. Like it surpasses time. right? So you probably had past lives with this person, so the relationship is like infinite. So infinity with the twin flame, it correlates like this is your divine counterpart. You're going to be in union with them forever and ever and ever, and it's like a loop, like a repeating loop. So I got that to symbolize that. I got 222 right here, which 222 is always like a symbol or sign from like my guides and my ancestors that say like you're at the right place, you're at the right time. It's confirmation. So for me, it's just like a reminder that I'm on the right path, I'm doing the right thing, I'm in my soul's purpose. It's 222 when I'm recording that. That's so crazy. But yeah, that's what that means. It's just like confirmation that I'm doing the right shit that I'm supposed to be doing. So that's why I got that. 505 means change, but 505 is also Chris Brown's birthday. Just the energy of 5 is always about like change and transformation. And if you don't know, if you're born between a specific period of time, your Pluto is most likely in Scorpio. And so Chris Brown's Pluto is in Scorpio, my Pluto's in Scorpio, and Scorpio is the Pluto house is a representation of transformation, death, and rebirth. And so this number for me kind of symbolizes that, and it symbolizes like the Scorpio and Pluto energy of like we constantly are transforming ourselves. We're constantly going through a rebirth and a death process of like old mindsets and old ways and stuff like that. So this tattoo for me symbolizes that mindset shift. Yeah, so what else do I have? Okay, on my knuckles, I have King Josiah, which if you don't know the story of King Josiah, it was kind of like a biblical prophecy that I prophesied over my son. I hope it doesn't happen, but King Josiah was the longest ruling and youngest king in the Bible. King Josiah was, his dad died when he was 8 years old, which is crazy because my son is 8 years old now. And he was the king that got rid of all of the false gods, all of the worship of Baal. King Josiah got rid of that. So the pagans had like false idols. They were worshiping like false idols, and King Josiah got rid of that. So I named my son after King Josiah in the Bible. It's his middle name because his dad named him his first name, and then he has his dad's last name. So the only piece and part of me is my son's middle name, so I got it tattooed. Yeah, and then I got sun and the moon because sun and the moon, again, divine feminine, divine masculine. I would be the moon, he'd be the sun. Day and night, yin yang, polarity, left right, black white, day night. That's like what that means to me. And what else? Diamond. So I always refer to myself as like a diamond in the rough. When I used to be a dancer, my name used to be Diamond. So and then also like in 𝒬𝑘 Ultra Mind Control, when you are the highest in like the Illuminati like slave system, you're a diamond. So I think that I was like probably subconsciously like programmed and trained to be that way. And
I've been trapping around the world. I sit on my balcony and wonder how you feeling. I got a career that takes my time away from women. I cannot convince you that I love you for a living. I be on your line, feelings flowing like a river. You can text me back, you and Kiki on the river. Message say deliver, but I know that y'all don't get it. Why you introduce us if you knew that you was with him? Made me shake his hand when y'all been fucking for a minute. Walk me off the plane because you know that I'm a swimmer. Supposed to be a dog, but you don't put me in a kennel. Girl, put a muzzle on it, all that barking over dinner. I was fucking with you when you had a tiny presidential. You got better when you met me, and that ain't coincidental. Tried to bring the best out you, guess I'm not that influential. Guess I'm not the one that's meant for you. I can hear your tears when they drop over the phone. Get mad at myself cause I can't leave you alone. Gossip and messages, that ain't what we doing. Yeah. Trapping around the world. Over the phone, dropping tears. I get more vulnerable. When you drunk, you tell me exactly how you feel. Exactly what it is. Saying cause you know that's what I want to hear.
The camera cut off. I must have been saying too much. So I just resonate with that that level of like elite status. I don't know, and like diamond is like the purest quality of stones. So I got that. I got Louis Vuitton here. Louis Vuitton used to be like one of my favorite brands ever, so I got that. I did see Jeffree Star having it. My hands are super faded, so I need to get them touched up and fixed, but that's why I got that. This part of my sleeve is all music related. This tattoo here, I drew this myself. I was really big into music. I learned how to play the piano. Well, I learned how to play the flute and the clarinet when I was like 6 or 7 years old. Then I taught myself how to play the piano. And then by the time I was like 10 or 11, I played the guitar and I taught myself how to do chords. So that's that. And this is also music. So music is like really symbolic to my life. I mostly date musicians. So yeah, music has always been in my life. This was a guitar. I actually saved up my allowance when I was like 10 or 11 years old. And I got a red guitar, electric guitar from Record Head, and so I got it tattooed on me, but the guy messed up the chords, so I don't play bass. I play the regular guitar. There's 4 chords on here. 4 chords would be bass. I can't play bass. Bass is really, really hard to play, but yeah, that's what that is from. So that's my bottom sleeve. Oh, and I got the 𝒟𝑒𝓁 here. If you don't know what that means, it's basically the feminine, it's like the feminine like archetype of religion, and like the cross is like the masculine, and so like this represents the womb, this represents the shaft, one represents the masculine principle, one represents the feminine principle. I just believe in like Kemetic culture, and I believe that that's where it originated from, and I believe that like a lot of the stories from Kemet predates a lot of the other stories from other religions, so that's just what I believe in. But I'll put like a picture here of what it like deeply means, and you can do your own research for yourself what you believe in, but that's just what I believe in, so I got it tattooed. All right, so then I have, this one's one of my favorite. I have Marilyn Monroe here. You could see that. So Marilyn Monroe here with skyscrapers behind her. I got this tattooed after I went to New York, so it kind of like symbolized and marked that moment in time. And this was when I first started to pursue my YouTube career. I went to New York by myself. I went to the YouTube convention by myself. I had a blast. I met a whole bunch of YouTubers, met celebrities. Like, it was awesome. It was like my first time feeling in full alignment with what I was supposed to be doing. So that was that. This tattoo, I used to have the Virgin Mary, and now it's like a Dia de los Muertos tattoo, which for me, I don't really like mourn death. I celebrate life. So that Dia de los Muertos concept I follow. And so it was a messed up tattoo at first. So Chubbs did this and he had to cover it up. And the guy at the time that I was dating, he was getting surgery while I was getting this done. He booked my tattoo. He paid for it. And he didn't want me to like bother him while he was getting surgery or like worry about him. So he did that. And Chubbs was his tattoo artist. So I went to Chubbs for that. But it was good. I liked Chubbs' work. This is the first tattoo I ever got ever. It was done with Indian ink and a needle. I was 13 years old and I just got it because I just wanted a tattoo. Yeah, super funny. This sleeve by far is my favorite sleeve. It was done by Caesar. It was done the most recent.
Just to get paid. I tried to pay, he begged me to stay. Hey, I'm not staying, I just wanna play. In the party, he just wanna run. Big boobs in the bus, they plump. She a baddie, she knows she a 10. She a baddie with her baddie friend. They like, I said, we'll always stay hot.
So this was a cover up, if you can see that. It's just a whole bunch of roses. It's super dark. I like his style of tattooing. It was a cover up. So there's not really a meaning behind this one other than it kind of goes with the theme of my sleeve, which this sleeve is like Twilight theme. And then this one is my favorite so far. This is like God and the devil playing chess. And the devil's playing with the good pieces and God is playing with the dark pieces. And it's kind of like the battle between your ego and your higher self of like constantly battling of like what you should do right, what you should do wrong. And also I'm a big fan of Twilight. So this is my Twilight themed sleeve. So yeah, it's my favorite so far. And then so I got the half heaven, half hell here. But look, this is like messed up and I'm bruised, and I should have just left it alone and left this arm to Caesar, but I didn't. What else do I have? I have one on my back here. It's a name. We're not going to talk about that. I have my name Sandra on my lower back. I'm not going to show you that. And then I have like one going up my rib cage, and my entire stomach is tattooed from like right here all the way down to my pelvic bone. I had stretch marks after having my son, and I really hated it and felt really, really like insecure about it. So I got my whole entire stomach tattooed. My tattooing vlog and tattoo tour. I don't think I have anything else to say except for I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.